You want love, but you can't trust. Sorry, that's going to make it incredibly hard for you because every relationship is based on trust. Now, maybe events have happened to you earlier in your life when you were a child, but also in your teenage years, and sometimes in your 20s and 30s where you've been betrayed or hurt in relationships. Maybe those role models, your parents or other teachers or other role models in your life weren't there for you when you needed them. And now the belief, not just mental, but emotional reaction is, I can't trust. I remember, I've been married now for 30 years, and I remember when I met my wife, Marie. I'd come out of a divorce. It had been 3 or 4 years, and I was very scared to trust. But I made a choice because I'd done enough work on myself at that point to know that if I didn't dive in fully, if I didn't go in 100%, I was setting the relationship up to fail. Well, 30 years later, not only are we still married, we're extremely happily married. She is my best friend, she is my lover, she is my life partner. But that came from that initial decision. That came from a decision to trust. 100%, no matter what she did. My decision was, I'm going to go in 100% and trust, even if she doesn't. Because if I go in 99%, through the unspoken language of communication, which according to studies done by UCLA and other universities, is 93% of communication, you're conveying to your partner as though you use words. Now, what's your partner going to do if you're only 99% in? Well, they're going to go, okay, I'll be 99% in. Or maybe they've got trust issues and they'll only be 90% in. But when you're 100% in, what message does that send to your partner? Total love, total commitment. No one, even if you've got a trust issue, nobody, when they can feel that, runs away from that. How do we know? 30 years of experience in assisting couples to have magnificent marriages. So when you're 100% in, when you can get yourself to that point, now maybe you're going to need to do some work on yourself, right? What does that mean? Well, that means getting those unconscious behaviors, those unconscious reactions, those unconscious beliefs that show up in behaviors out of the way so you can be 100% into a relationship, and what you'll get back is 100% commitment from your partner. But if you pull back, if you allow your trust issues to stay with you, you can guarantee your marriage is either going to be very, very ordinary, very disconnected. You might still be married, but it's not fulfilling. You don't feel loved. You're just functioning inside the relationship, and that's sad. But it means so much more than that. You should just reach out. Look at our social media links. Book a discovery call with us. With our trained coaches and facilitators that will guide you through exactly what's going on in your relationship and show you how you can have a magnificent one for the rest of your life.